Okay, hi, well, welcome. Hope you're having a good day so far. My name is Jerry Overmeyer. I'm with University of Northern Colorado up in Northern Colorado. That was redundant. I live in Fort Collins, but I work in Greeley. And like I said before, I taught high school math for a while. Then I went to get my master's in math, and I wanted to get my PhD in mathematics, and I realized, okay, I'm not that good in mathematics. So I was looking for a job and was really interested in the educational aspect of learning mathematics and science and all education for that matter. And so I found a job where I teach math part-time at the university, but I also am the math and science outreach coordinator, which it was kind of funny. When they hired me, I asked them what the job was, and they said, oh, well, we haven't really updated in a while. Basically, we have a 1-800 call-in number where teachers call in, and then we have a big card catalog, and you can give them answers. And obviously, no one was calling that anymore because you can Google all that stuff. So they said, you know, you figure out new ways to do this. And so I was, so I got interested in the flipped classroom. And so today, what I want to do is to show a little bit of the history of the flipped classroom and also the future of it and kind of where it's going and things like that. So let's first thing we got is I found what I wanted to do is use little clickers, right? Give everyone a clicker. Then I heard about this thing. It's called polleverywhere.com. And either with your cell phone if you can text, or on a computer, you can go to, oh, this doesn't, hold on. This will take a second. Oh. I need one with a better. That works. Yep. So, and this is one of those things that 10 years from now as a teacher, you'll be like, I remember the first time I used this. Now I use it every single day in class. Basically, you can either go to this website, poll4.com, and I'm asking the question, and this is obviously for fun, being goofy. The Flipped Classroom podcasting was started by, or you can text to code 37607. If you believe it was Al Gore, of course, text 94314. If it was two distinguished yet humble chemistry teachers from Woodland Park, Colorado, text 94317. If you believe that the history books in 2110 will probably say Bill Gates, type 94320. And if you believe that the flipped classroom mastery learning was created by the Borg, i.e. Google, type 94351. Great. And so some people are submitting their answers. And so if you wanted to vote twice, you can text in your answer and you can go on the website. That'd be cheating, but that's okay for this. And so this is a thing, it's totally free. I didn't even know about this until 2 days ago. You write up all the questions, and then there's just a download into PowerPoint. It creates PowerPoint slides, and boom, it's here, and you can ask your class questions. Sarah, you telling the people at home that they can vote too, please?
Have you tried this with Matt?
I've not tried it.
Yeah, okay. Because I never had any luck with my Mac.
Setting it up. Okay. And so, like I said, hopefully, there's a lot of debate right now. Should students be able to use their cell phones in class? Eventually, we're going to have to say, yeah.
Okay, we have a small problem.
Okay.
We can't see the bottom of your screen for some reason, and I don't know how to fix that. So can we move it up? I don't know. So here, this is what the webinar people are not seeing the bottom. The numbers.
Oh,
so
no.
it gets cut off. Sorry, guys. That's better.
Oh, right, but now it's
but now
not.
you're telling yours, so.
What if you didn't have it here, or you just had it on the screen, that worked them up, and you didn't be able to see it? How's that look, Sarah?
That's fine with me.
Then you don't have this, you've got a weird resolution issue with your, so
Yeah.
you're gonna just have to.
I think
just-
we're-
Are you
that's your
okay with
monitor
that?
now.
I think so.
Oh, no, it went back.
It went back. Oh, okay. Okay, we're having a couple issues with the,
Just go forward and see if it's, can you
Yeah.
see it all now?
No. It gets cut off at the bottom. You can't see the bottom bullet.
I think it might be this.
Oh, better. No, I lied.
You have such a small netbook, it has weird resolution.
Yep,
issues.
but
It's
there
not
was a
even
thing
with
that
the-
came up on here. I'm going to stop sharing for a second and then start sharing.
Okay.
Because it said which monitor do you want to choose, and I
Oh,
chose
okay.
monitor 1.
Yeah.
But maybe if I choose monitor 2.
Desktop.
Nope.
No luck? I just switched slides and it didn't.
Someone.
Give that on a flash drive. You just have her in your own something from that.
No, but I can do that.
I've got one.
I don't have.
Oh.
I got it.
I'm
It's right here. Oh, here, I've got it. It's right here.
Quick draw on the fly. I need one on my kitchen. So just stop everything?
Yeah, just stop sharing and then just give her a flash drive with that presentation on it, and then she can advance your
Oh, but your
slides.
pull everywhere stuff is.
But in the
in the
view.
yeah. Shoot. Okay.
Hold on.
Just maybe.
Sorry, online people, technical issues. Here, I have an idea.
Sorry.
Escape out of your PowerPoint. Right click on your desktop,
Yeah,
So
and
go to
do
your
a screen
desktop,
on.
change your screen resolution. Oh, that's it, I see. So minimize, just I want you to desktop. Right click on your desktop. Go to properties.
I thought it was options.
these
'Cause you,
properties?
I thought
Properties.
you do graphics options too.
That might work, and then I want you to change it, go to settings. And I want you to choose the lowest resolution. Go down one to that. Try that. Say yes.
Oh, they're not seeing the full screen.
The bottom part's cut off.
But now I think we got it.
Now go back to your slideshow. And then, Sarah, how's that look for the web guys? Is he still showing the
Weird.
screen? Can you see everything?
Yeah,
But now we have your desktop.
that's all right.
But we can see it.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Okay.
Okay, we're good.
Okay, so sorry,
Sorry.
offline people, or wait, online. Sorry,
Yeah.
online people, and sorry, in-person people. So the correct answer, of course, is the Borg, Google. They have told me not to say that. No, of course, it's two distinguished yet humble chemistry teachers, John and Aaron. And so let's take a look at a little bit, and they talked about this morning, about what was going on. And so you heard about it in the spring of 2007. Aaron was thumbing through Technology magazine, and they said, yeah, you can read about that, and you heard about it this morning. So I hate reading PowerPoints, and I don't want to be that guy, so I'm going to try to minimize that, especially since you already heard it. So it just happened to be serendipitous, you know. They had the idea right as YouTube got started. And so here's a picture of them from a magazine article back in 2007. So young and innocent, you can hardly recognize them. Teacher's age, I don't know. Teacher age is like... Here's another one. So let's do another one. These are fun, I hope. According to John's blog, recording lessons originally started out of So again, text the code to 37607, or you can just go to pull4.com and type in the number and hit submit. If you believe that it was started out of selfishness, type 96728. If it was a desire to transform education, that would be 96729. Plain old laziness, 96703. Or orders from some ivory tower bureaucrat, 96735. And so I like how this is real time. Results are popping up. I think there's different options on this, or you can have it like pop up as like all at once too. So then, but it might be interesting. You know, you put a question to your students. If a few people start putting the wrong answer, does that become the most popular answer just because everyone thinks it's the right answer? Things like that. So we'll give a couple minutes to let people vote here. Any questions coming from the online folks right now?
No, we're having a fascinating discussion.
Okay.
It's not for you.
Okay, so according to John's blog, recording lessons originally started out of, the correct answer is selfishness. Right now, track meets and Stuco and everything, and half your class is gone, and it makes it drove me crazy. So that that's why they started making it. So he says we created it out of selfishness.
Can you save the polls?
They will be saved. They are. Are saved automatically, yes. And in fact, okay, so another poll. The flipped classroom or podcasting. What's originally called we'll do another poll here. Text the code to 37607. You believe it was more SALC, which is of course classroom backwards. Flip you and your flipping classroom. Rebroadcasting or the classroom of the future, sponsored by TextMate. And Disney and Bill Gates. Oh, 25%. to lead, more south. Second, flip you. And your classroom. Four, five, six, seven, eight, 16. Plus 42, I don't know, I need a calculator. So only half the people have voted. Well, I guess this is America. Only half. So total results 30 and so yes, originally it was called pre-vodcast. And actually, Aaron and I had a brief discussion. Or no, John and I had a brief discussion yesterday about how the term vodcasting confuses people. Then I made the point that yeah, but the term Google, no one knew. What that was, or Yahoo, or Ning. So if you Google vodcasting, we're like the top things that come up. So I'm going to argue with them later, and I'm talking as if they're not in the room right now. It's kind of weird, but they're sitting right over there. That I think that we should keep the term vodcasting because people do related to us, but they were saying, yeah, but teachers don't know what it is. Yeah, but once we brand it, I don't know. Anyway, so it was called pre-vodcasting, implying that it was they were making videos that students would watch before they got to class. But of course, it's evolved quite a bit since then. And so let's take a look at a news clip was this from 2000? Seven? Do you know?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Oh, you need mine.
I need to